What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Captain Slaps here. Captain Laps. I don't know why I keep saying Captain Slaps. But Captain Laps here. I know why I keep saying Captain Slaps. Captain Slaps used to be my first person shooter name. So I'm gonna try and keep my eye on the record for this function because I'm getting to the point now where my files are overloading, and now I've lost 10 minutes of footage already, 10 or 20 minutes of footage already. So I'm gonna try and not do that. So we're going to restart here. So we're going to come up and get this piece of candy. That's going to help us with... That is going to help us with everything else. I know I should be able to do it. We're going to try and stay to the right here because until I can get Torrent, I'm pretty sure I can use Torrent on this bridge, but I guess I can't. I thought I could, but I guess I cannot use Torrent on this bridge. But we're going to stay to the right. We're going to avoid these guys. I don't want to fight. There's an archer in the back. Yeah, I really thought we could use Torrent here, so now it's just going to be a death run. So these guys are going to be up in our grill, and that guy right there is going to start chucking arrows at us. So we're going to get down here, get our stamina back. We're going to wait for this guy to shoot, because I don't think he can hit us right here. He might be able to hit us. He definitely hit us. Nothing really on this bridge, to be honest. We just want to run through here. We can kill these guys if you want, but there's really no need. Rolling, because we're just aiming for this teleporter right here. He's notching another arrow. We're done. Alright, so now we're like way over here. So we ran this bridge right here to here, and then it shot us way over here to the Divine Tower that we're going to be at here. So we're going to go ahead and go up here, and we're going to activate our first Great Rune, which is going to help us out a lot. I'm going to be honest, it's going to help us out a lot, especially in the early game. We don't have a lot of stats. The only problem with the Great Runes is you can't die. Like, once it's activated, you can't die, because once you die, all the benefits and everything go away. So I always try to recommend not like relying on it, because they're not, unless you play a bunch of PvP. I want to say there's only like 30 of them available in the game, maybe more, but there's only like 30 of them available in the game. So you don't want to like rely on these a ton, because if you try and set your build up around these, because it's going to give us 5 extra attribute points. So it's basically the equivalent of like, if I look in status, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's gonna basically the equivalent of 40 levels is what we're gonna get here with this Godric's Great Rune. This is the one that I recommend in early game until you get your stats where you want for physical damage or any damage that you decide to do, like magic or whatever. Until you get your stats there, I recommend using this Great Rune, because this Great Rune is going to basically help carry you through the game until like the end part of it. So, Godric's Great Rune right there. I didn't think there's a... So, I'm just gonna teleport back down to here. And there's gonna be a bunch of these all over. So every big demigod that we beat, we're gonna get a Great Rune for. So there's a bunch of... So if you ever hear anybody talking about like demi-humans or demigods or anything else like that, it's the bosses, it's the main bosses in the game. It's the Great Rune bosses. So we're going to go ahead and equip that so I can show you. Actually, you can read the description too. Raises all attributes. It raises them all by 5. So I'm pretty sure I have one in my inventory. Yes, I do, because I got it from that rat. Boom. Everything up by 5. So go on status. My vigor is now up to 30 because I've also got the talisman on that raises everything by 5. My mind is up another 5. My endurance is up 5. Everything's up 5 now. So I know my faith was at like 17. Now it's at 22. But I don't want to rely on this Great Rune. So I need to get my stats up. I need to keep pumping my stats and other stuff. So, but as long as we don't die, we've got this buff. So that is the Divine Tower run. We are now at the point where we're in Limgrave, or Liurina. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to warp back over here to the lake facing cliffs, and we're going to start exploring everything here. So Now this is what I like to do in the game. Like, this is the part of the game that I enjoy. I don't like legacy dungeons. I think they're cool. You know, I think they've got like a lot of hidden secrets, and like the jumping tiles, jumping puzzles are really cool. But at the same time, like, I really don't like those parts of the game because they're just frustrating. It gets to this point where you're like, oh, I'm stuck here, oh, I'm stuck here, and it's just a frustrating process. So we're just gonna kind of roam around now. We're gonna actually explore. I know this is kind of like the boring stuff to watch, but at the same time, like, it's pretty cool. Like, this is my favorite part of the game. We already went to that gravestone. That was when I was talking about getting the farming for the graveyard site. As you see, there's really no skeletons popping up over here, so we're just going to go down here, and we're going to continue on. And the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to go through this little thing of like knights and stuff, and we're going to fight this little small encampment here. So nothing on the left, nothing on the right, but death. If you don't believe me, there you go. So we're going to fight this camp first, and then we're just going to do it like a boss. Boom. Shakalaka. Wow, that second one is just enormous. So we're going to try not to die because we've got that great rune active, but we really don't need that great rune. There's a sword in the game too that gives you FP or life on kill too, and that is an awesome combination with this sword. Like with the setup that I've got now with the sacrificial axe on the side and getting all the gain and everything back, like, it is phenomenal to get that FP on kill back. So I wish I could use the sacrificial axe. We already came through here and got like the important thing. There was a piece of candy like right in the middle when we got it when we ran through here, but we're just kind of exploring. We're getting the extra runes and everything, but we're done here, so we're gonna keep going down. And now we're at the grace over here with this guy. So now we're here at this grace. That guy. He's the guy that sells all the astrologer stuff. I bought the astrologer setup from him. So we are now going to go down and we're going to explore this area. So I'm going to put a bin here, and then I'm going to put a bin here, and then we'll come back and we'll start exploring into this area here. So that's kind of what I'm going to aim for. So right now we're going to aim for that number 1. Now that we got the downhill going, now I got the downhill done. Now we're just exploring the game. So now I'm basically going to be running around. I've kind of got the builds set up that I want. I've got the stats a little bit where I want them, so I can start doing some stuff. Nothing too complicated yet. We don't really have a specific build, but now we're just going to be playing the game in order to level up, in order to keep getting more powerful, keep getting better. So it doesn't look like anything's over in this general vicinity. Yeah, I'm not seeing any cave or anything like that. I'm going to put our lantern on just in case. But I'm not seeing anything, so it's usually a pretty good bet. But you want to check these corners and stuff like that to make sure we're not missing anything. I'll go down. Because I could have swore there was a cave in this area, like, from my first playthrough. And there is. There is a cave here, so sweet. So we got ourselves a cave right off the bat. Stillwater Cave. Dun dun dun. Good, because I just did say I wanted to try out the skellies, so. Ooh, a poison cave. Alright, so now we're gonna see how much poison actually really affects you. So, because now we're getting to some of the more important caves. Should be some stuff, some bats. Kill this bat. Now would be a good time for fire incantations, because these guys are all weak to fire. But I don't have any equipped right now. I want these guys all dead first. Like you said, I'm gonna get poisoned here, but as you can see, it's not really like affecting me much. This is the way we want to go. or we can go this way. So we're going to check this way out first. Since we're right here. Oh, we're just going down further in the cave. Okay. Oh, the sage hidden right up here. Nice. That might actually look pretty dope on this. I know it's going to clash with the blue, but... That bat not dead? My stagger broke that bat? Oh, that was the singing one. Ah, I didn't even give her the time of day. Alright, so we're going to heal, because it looks like we're getting a little low on poison. And now you can see that our health bar is big enough that we need to find more sacred tears. So we'll be looking for those too. We'll be on the lookout for those too. So we're going to keep moving along here. I'm going to try and keep to this upper area. Stay out of the poison right there. Looks like we're going to be fighting bats. The homing on that is ridiculous. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh no! No, 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 no. That was so close. That was so close. They're just taking too long. Screw it. We'll come back and we'll go down this bottom part. We'll just go beat this boss real quick, because that bottom piece is just going to be a pain. So I want to be able to just warp out of here whenever I get close or something like that. So I think this is probably one of the only spots we're really going to have to walk through the poison. But like I said, poison's nothing. Like, poison in this game is nothing. We're going to basically get super aids later in the game, and that's going to be something that we're going to have to really consider about on like how we're going through it and everything. But as for right now, poison, not even worth dealing with it. You're really only going to have to deal with it in the very front parts of this game. I'm going to kill him first because he's not actually doing anything, this guy. Or basically at this point we're plowing through the game, we're getting some runes, getting ready for them sweet, sweet level ups, and look, a boss. So I'm going to show off the skellies here. I'm going to make sure the skellies are in the right spot. I should probably heal up beforehand, but I'm not super concerned about it. This is going to be a regular entity. It's a clean rot knight. Probably show off the skellies a little more. So the cool thing about the skellies is when they go down. So right now they're kind of taking the W from the clean rot knight, but once the clean rot knight kind of like beats one of them, eventually, she's gonna keep attacking this one. Okay, so that one's dead, right? You think it's dead. Oh, she hit him again. That's unfortunate. Okay, so now that we have his attention, and that one's dead, get her attention real quick. Aha, he respawned. Yeah, you're not worth my salt here. I'm just gonna beat you. So, but yeah, so now they come back and now we have an ally. So that's the reason why I like them, especially early game. The early game ones for sure are a lot better because they keep coming back for more. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to the front here. But we're not going to sit at the Grace because we want to rerun through this and we want to take down the bottom half of it. But it's going to reset everything anyway because it sent me to I thought it would just send me to the front. So I guess we are just going to go sit at the Grace. And then we're just going to run through the bottom portion of this cave. But now we can teleport out whenever we're done. So like once we get everything that we need or everything we want, we can just teleport out of this from here on out. So we're going straight down. Looking around, seeing nothing. We're just gonna run around everything. Just gonna make sure we didn't miss anything at the bottom here. Like this piece of candy. This sweet golden rune 4 that we needed. Okay, nothing in that. So just golden rune form that we missed. And then now we're back to the part of the cave that we did everything. So cool. We did not need anything in here. We got everything. It was a pretty clean sweep. And we got the Sage Hood, which, I'm gonna be honest, pretty nice hood. Pretty nice hood. Poison damage is still ticking away on us. But really not worth it. Kind of look at it real quick. I'm gonna see what it looks like. Oh wow, it's okay. It would look better on something else, but on this set, not so much. I tried the cowboy hat on it. It looks it's all right, but maybe the Vanguard set, maybe that looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit cleaner. So we are done with this one spot, so we're gonna head up towards the two. Yep, see, there's the one spot. Kind of look through everything. We're gonna head towards this two now. Make sure we're not missing anything, and then we're gonna do a clean shot through all of that. Grab this little 2 marker. Okay. Alright. And now we're going to do a clean shot through this little ruined city. Let's see what we got going on here. I don't really think there's anything in here. There's the campfire with the thing, with the guy. The little vendor. This is the area that we picked up the map from. Grab that. Yep, there's the map spot that we picked up. Nothing really in this area, so like, I mean, you can fight these guys if you really want the extra rooms and everything else, but nothing really in this big chunk of the map, in all honesty, so yeah, we're good here. We're good here. I'm gonna count that as a pretty good area, pretty good lockdown in this area. Is that gonna hit, or is that gonna pit her out? Missed. Alright, he's gonna leave me alone. Alright, looking at the map, we just went through this, we ran through this whole area, nothing really over here. We did some of this, we'll take care of the upper parts, probably when we get to about this mid area, and then we'll kind of take care of the sides, like once we take care of like all the water parts. So like we'll go through the entire water area, like this water, everything here, and then from here we will go back to this grace site, and then we will work our way all the way up this line, and I'll show you everything through like this part of it, and then when I go back to do the left side, I will start at this part, and then I'll work my way all the way down here. This area we'll worry about way later in the game. There's a little town underneath it though, so but we'll find all of that as we go through like the bottom portion of this map. So we're gonna work left to right, so I want to put a spot here because I want to check this out. We're going to put a spot here because I want to check all this out. I want to check this stuff out here. And I want to put a spot here because I want to check that out too. And then once I do that, I want to go here. I want to kind of check that out because I think we can get up here this. So it might be good to get a little grace here to touch because there's a tree over here. So we can go find ourselves a tree sphere. We can get ourselves another crystal, not tier. But we're heading this way first. If you see these areas that are kind of like ruins and stuff, best like in the middle. Ooh, a portal. Let's do this. Boop, and I'm gone. But this is how I play. Like, this is how I play the game. This is how I enjoy to play the game. Like, I don't like to be confined to, like, one area. Oh, okay, so that was a complete waste of time. That was the portal I was looking for originally. Was that portal right there. And that was the portal that I was like, oh, we're going to run past here. We're going to spend all this time looking. There it is, right there, right in front of me. Alright, back to what I was doing. So we're going to head over to the one spot. We're going to avoid that completely because now we already know what's in there. We're going to head this way towards the one. Put the lantern on. Don't really need it, but I'm going to put the lantern on. kind of stay to the left. These guys are annoying, but they're not really going to chase. There's not a lot of stuff in these big open areas, which is... I know I've talked about replay value of this game a couple times, but that's one of the things that makes this game really hard to replay, because you know, like, that was a glass shard. There's not really a lot out here. Like, you can spend some time and you could, like, look into here and you can do a whole bunch of stuff, but at the same time, we're really not going to find a whole bunch that makes it worth your time. Like, all the good stuff you're going to find in caves, or you're going to find other stuff, or you're going to find them near graces. They did a really good job making sure that the stuff that's important is near graces. So, like, here, look at that. Patches is right here. So if you guys remember Patches from way back in the first couple episodes here, the Murkwater Cave that we had... Oh, speaking of lost footage, here he is.
Oh, wow. It's me. I'm still in bit. Now I might... Patches import?
Okay.
By the way,
Speaking of...
she's a strange... Not that it... If she rings you... You're making... Well, have you ever seen a... The clunky can... But long ago... And get this. It's so right. It'll chuck him. Oh, yeah. There's a savant. And I... Oh, yeah. There's a savant. I...
Right, so he's done with dialogue, so now we can purchase stuff from him. He's got a little bit more stuff in his inventory. We already picked up Margaret Shackle. That's what I was saying that I picked up last time. I could have used that on the Margaret fight. I completely forgot about it. That's just how often I use it. I completely forgot to use that. That's on me. He's got some other stuff that's, you know, it is what it is in the inventory. Sacrificial twig. Use that if you want. The golden pickafaffi, those are always nice to have in case you want some extra rune farming or anything else like that. But
cheers for that.
We're good. We don't need anything from him. We got the 1. Let's head back over to the 2. And we got the grace over here, so we'll deal with those octopi in a little bit. I think octopi is the plural of octopus. The land octopi. But we're kind of just riding around. We're kind of just killing time, seeing what we can find another cave or another boss to beat. So 1v1 combat is my favorite part of this game. I'm going to be straight up with that. 1v1 combat is my favorite part of this game. And one of the things about my build is I like to carry the greatsword because I think the greatsword just looks cooler. So a lot of my build and a lot of what I do is because it looks cool. And I think the greatsword kind of looks cooler with this build. So until I switch this build up, we're probably going to be using mostly this. Not a lot over here. I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. So not a lot over here. This little poison swamp here. Not much in it. But now we're going to be getting up into this little town here. So we're going to take that 4 off. And we're going to run up here now because we've got it. Now we're in the right spot. Now we're in the right spot. Little guy's begging for their life. You can kill him if you want. You don't have to, though. Not yet, at least. Because we're running up here for this grace. And I believe we were in the Albinaurics village, if that's... Yep, the Village of Albinaurics. So the little frog guys that we see throughout the game, those are the Albinaurics. One of the biggest... There's 2 big reasons to come to this area. This, number 1, the larval tier. Get off me. This would be a great place for an AoE. Great place for an AoE. Anyway, so the larval tier is the item that we need to respec. We cannot respec until we beat Renala. If I wanted to go and just power through that area of the map and game right now, we could. It would be super easy. It would be barely an inconvenience, but we don't need to do that right now. This would be a time that I tell you to, if you want to spend your runes, go ahead and spend your runes, because this area is a little difficult. We're going to end up meeting an Omenkiller, and I'm going to be honest with you, they are some pretty badass dudes. They will pack your stuff in. This is a perfumer. When they shoot that stuff out like that and it explodes, they don't really like you up and close, so they're going to just constantly be sending out little fire sparks and stuff like that, so... Oh, he heals, so I guess they can heal too. Oh, wow, he had 2 heals. Oh, heal from that. Can't heal from that. Take a little sipple here, and then up here is a pretty important NPC. So it looks like a normal pot, not a normal pot.
Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one.
He's lying.
Oh, please leave me be.
He's lying.
Wait there. Well. Oh, aye, we're finished. The cursemongers, I beg you. You must keep it.
Okay, so he just gave us the Halig Tree secret medallion on the right-hand side. We still need the left-hand side, but we're not going to get that till way, way later in the game. But now that we have that piece, the next time you go to the Round Table Hold, you will be attacked by Gideon's minion. So Gideon is basically following you around throughout the entire game, and once that is a triggering point for Gideon to attack you whenever you get back. So I think is that I want to go this way first. Hold on, I want to go the other way first, because this way I think is no. Back off. I'll be back for you. I want to go this way first because I think is the guy this way or is he up that way? Hi-ho, Silver. Away. Yeah, this area, nothing really over here. Yeah, this is the area I want to cross off. There might be a piece of candy. Yep, there it is. The crystal sword. I will talk about all the weapons and stuff that we pick up as we pick them up. Oh no! Oh. Okay. I'm in combat now, so I can't. Okay, I want to go back to this. Yeah, I want to go back to this. I don't want to be here. I need an adult. Alright, so we're going to finish off this spot up north here. This would be a time that I tell you to spend your runes, because this Omen is kind of a pain in the ass. He does bleed, does a lot of damage. Like I said, he's kind of a pain in the ass. I went too far. I want to go across that bridge. This guy I kill every time because there's been a lot of playthroughs that this guy just packs me in. So every time I play, this guy for sure has to die. And that right there, that annoying ability to heal. Alright, so we're going to head over this bridge and we're going to go pack us in our first Omenkiller. These guys are aggressive, super aggressive, so try to create as much space as you can. That guy that's shooting spells is the guy in the back. That's the guy we want to pack in. So this is just a the Cerulean class, so now I got my flask back, but whatever. Let's see if I can see him. So the thing about this fight that's really dangerous is this guy's going to summon some dogs, and these dogs are going to basically add additional bleed. So when you go to fight this guy, definitely try and fight this guy with some range. Try and fight this guy with a little bit of gusto, but now we can actually hold this sword and do what we need to do and use our brains, but don't roll to the right. Don't go that way. Don't go that way, because you see there's 1, 2, and there's, I think, 3 more dogs down there. Yeah, so we're going to try and get his attention. We're going to try and pull him back up this hill. Of course. Yeah, okay. Alright, now he sees us. Now he sees us. Oh, dodge. He can dodge. Chris, he can dodge. Captain Laps, he can dodge. What hit me on that? The ground hit me? Yep, there's the dog. Take care of the dog first, because I don't need the dog chipping at me while this guy's swinging away like freaking Barry Bonds and the 2000 steroids hype. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Frickin' Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire had a love child. This was the case. Nope, you're dead. Never mind. Never mind, you're dead. You weren't him after all. Turns out I'm him. So for that, we get the Crystal Knot Talisman. To be honest, I don't really know what it does. I think it does. I'm sure it does something. I don't know why. I don't think they actually put anything in this game that doesn't do something, except for Cave Moss. Cave Moss I can't found. Cave Moss I really haven't found a reason for, so... Dead, 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 dead. Rune Arc. Sweet. So now we got 2. So now we got 2 of them. So we are going to go back here, and then we're going to run number 3, and then we're going to run number 4, and that's where I'm going to cut this bad boy off. We might not even run to number 4, we might run to number 3. I think number 3 is the grace that I'm looking for. So we're going to straight beeline. Oh, God. Made it. Survived it. Totally my plan. Galloping on my horse, 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 horse. Galloping on my horse, 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 horse. Number 3. I don't run into something that I think, yep, there it is. Cool, cool. Alright, and there's going to be another NPC here. Should be another NPC here. Unless she's... Nope, she's in this one. She's in this one, so... we're going to take this 4 off. Because we're going to put this at our 1. And then we want to go... We want to go there, but I want to do that last in this little area. There's a shack somewhere here. I want to explore this too, so we'll start doing that here in a little bit. So yeah, we're going to do... Take that off. Go here. Because I want to look along this coastline. No, I already did that. Go here, here, and then we'll round out here. So then the next episode we'll start taking care of this area, and then we'll work our way back up this way, and then so on and so forth. So that'll be kind of the journey and stuff that we're going to take, the path we're going to take. So if you are following along, you're enjoying, and you are liking the videos, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. If not, that is great that you're just watching the videos. Every time I get a video with more than 3 views, I feel like I've won. So I hope you're enjoying. I hope you made it through my bitch sessions for the last couple of videos. But now that I'm in a better environment of this, with this game, it makes it a little bit more fun. You can always tell when I get tense, and when I die a lot for no reason or something that's beyond my control, I get tense. So if you're having a good time with the video series, if you're enjoying my crazy antics, then don't be afraid. There is more to come. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Peace.